Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Romeo. What do we got going on today? We're going to talk a little bit about some pet peeves that you have at the house. We got first cars, and of course, people who say they can do their job better than you, right? Have you heard that? Let's get going. So, the number one pet peeve that dads have is leaving the lights on. Now, something's got to drive you crazy at home, whether it be your husband, your kids, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever it is. What is your number one pet peeve at home? Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Hey, Ro.
What up, man?
Not much. You got an answer already?
Yeah, it was leaving the lights on.
Oh, yep. Exactly.
All right, man.
All right, Ro.
Later. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Hey, man, I could have sworn it would have been the answer to when you get in your wife's car and there's no gas in it.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Or you get in your car because she borrowed it and there's no gas in.
Oh, yeah. She drives it all the way to the lights on.
All right, man. Thanks for calling. All right, 842-547-7. All right. So let me ask you a question. What is your pet peeve at home? Whether it be with your kids, with your wife, with your husband. Dad's number one pet peeve is leaving the lights on, right? Because dad usually pays the PG&E bill. It's kind of an old school way, but yeah. So what is your pet peeve at home? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Rome, turning up the AC is the number one pet peeve. Okay. All right, what is yours? 842-547-7. Like I said, what is your number one pet peeve? All right, it's Romeo. Good morning, Tom. What's going on?
Hey, did you get the answer yet?
Yeah, somebody got it already. It was leaving the lights on.
Oh, leaving lights on. I thought it was what they wear.
I know. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo.
What is it, man?
Hey, man, we need some harder questions than that, man.
Oh, I know. It's just
man,
for fun.
He on Google, man.
It's just for fun. All right.
It's all good. Hey, ask them some word problems and make them dissect the numbers and stuff, and then
All right.
make them use that brain.
All right, man, later. Yeah. All right, so what's your number one pet peeve at home? 842-547-7. My wife doesn't warm up the car before taking off. Why? Why does that bother you? All right, 842-547-7. Like I said, what is your number one pet peeve at home? All right, 842-547-7. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo, the number one pet peeve's got to be not putting stuff back in the fridge. Like, how are you going to make a bowl of cereal and not put the milk back in the fridge?
That's funny. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Morning, Romeo.
What up, man?
Hey, man, when they leave their vehicle on E and try to get somewhere fast. And they're, oh, my gosh, I'm turning fast and my car turned off.
That's hilarious. All right, man. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Romeo, one of the things I hate the most, and kids are notorious for it, is not filling up the toilet paper roll. I hate when they do that. And then they go off to school, and I think, okay, I'm here alone. I need some toilet paper! Ain't nobody in the house to help right today.
That's hilarious, man. Just use one of your jerseys. That's about what they're worth.
I'm going to use the KC one. I got some of them.
All right, Ray, Dave, later, man. All right, 842-547-7. Like I said, man, at home, what drives you crazy the most? 842-547-7. Yo, Rome, the door left open. Okay. Just generally not listening. Hey, Rome, squeezing the toothpaste from the front instead of the back. That's what gets you going, huh? All right, 842-547-7. Like I said, what is your biggest pet peeve at home? Good morning, Romeo. Mom of 2 boys and married. I hate it when they leave the TV on, no one's watching it, and the dumb volume is so loud on a 65-inch. Biggest pet peeve ever. Like I said, mom's got pet peeves too. What is your biggest pet peeve at your house? RD42547-7. Yo, Rome, it's refilling toilet paper. I need to go, and there's no toilet paper. Hey, Rome, if you don't warm up your car before leaving, that makes me mad. Why do you gotta warm up the car? Hey, Roman, biggest one is that when we're on a road trip, the kids ask, "Are we there yet?" every couple of minutes. Oh, that's an old school one. So like I said, man, what is it? What drives you crazy? I saw the statistics that said dad's biggest pet peeve at home is leaving the lights on. What's your biggest pet peeve? Good morning, now. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo,
What up, man?
my biggest pet peeve,
Yeah.
when my boys go use the restroom, then they open the door and they ask me, can I get them some toilet paper? And I tell them, no, get it yourself. If you do use them, then go take a you know what?
Yeah.
Why didn't you check first? And then
Why
toilet
didn't you
paper?
look first? That's hilarious. All right, man.
I'm like, don't get yourself with a time, go get yourself that toilet paper.
That's hilarious. All right, brother. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Later. Seems like a lot of you got some toilet paper issues going on at the house, right? Not refilling them. What happened to keeping toilet paper under the sink? You guys don't do that? RD4254-7-7. Everybody's got those big Costco things now. You keep them in the garage, huh? All right. So at home, what is your biggest pet peeve at home? RD4254-7-7. What's your biggest pet peeve that you have at home with your family? Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, my pet peeve.
Yes.
Can't stand when I'm listening to a good song and somebody wants to have a conversation. That pisses me off.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yes.
Oh my God. Same thing happens to people when they're watching TV and you're trying to catch something. Somebody,
Yeah.
How was your day?
Yep. Oh, gosh. That's petty, but it's just a no-no for me.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, thanks for calling.
Thanks.
Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Good morning, Romeo. Do you only want one annoying thing or a list of them?
Give me the biggest one, the one that bothers you the
biggest
most.
one is when my husband asks for Q-tips to clean his ear and he always leaves them on the counter. Like it's like, oh, here's a gift for you to throw them away. He can't throw them away on his own. I always get a surprise of Q-tips with
Oh,
little earwax on them.
nasty. And that's dirty. That's nasty.
That's my everyday life.
All right, thanks for calling.
All right, thanks.
Good morning, Al. What's going on? Hello, are you there?
Hi, hello.
Hey, what's going on?
My biggest pet peeve is dirty socks everywhere in the house. And when you're missing socks, is because there's somewhere hiding underneath the bed.
But have you ever found dirty socks on the counter?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, I would kiss my husband.
Hey, thanks for calling. She ain't lying, though. There ain't nothing nastier than some dirty socks. Some of you come home with some real nasty socks. RD4254-7-7. What is your biggest pet peeve at home? That means your family's driving you crazy. Hey, Rome, I hate it when my girlfriend or the kids ignore the one piece of ice that comes out of the dispenser that fell out of their cup. Then it melts on the floor and I walk out onto the kitchen in the morning to make my coffee, step in a puddle of water in my socks. Drives me absolutely insane. Yeah, that's a good one right there. RD4254-7-7. Like I said, what is your biggest pet peeve at home? That means your family's driving you nuts. I found a statistic that says dad's biggest pet peeve at the house is the lights being left on. What is yours? 84254-7-7. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Hi. Are you guys still doing the biggest pet peeve?
Yeah, what do you got?
I'm just keeping all the doors closed, like the bathroom doors and the laundry room door. Those are like my biggest pet peeves. If they don't, I start screaming at my kids.
Why do you want all the doors closed? What's that about?
Because I don't like the noise. Like if they're doing laundry, it's just really loud.
Okay.
And then the bathroom, because I don't know, I just have this thing about like the odor from the restroom. I don't know.
Okay, all right. I've never heard that before, but okay. All right.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks for calling. Bye.
All right.
Good morning, Al. What's going on?
What's going on, Ron?
What up, brother?
I think my world's biggest pet peeve is the statistic. My daughter goes through the house, no matter what room she goes into, and she will flick on the light in the middle of the day, no matter what. And then she walks around with her iPhone light on, talking about, Daddy, it's not bright enough. Girl, what are you trying to see? Ain't nothing changed in the house.
Damn, that's hilarious.
That irritates me so much.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. That's like you're a statistic, bro. Every dad's biggest pet peeve. All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Yep.
You ain't lying. RD42547-7. Hey, Rome. My biggest pet peeve is paying the damn bills, especially PG&E. Second pet peeve is my wife not having dinner ready and she's home with one child. Lastly, you dare say Wasco is worse than Oildale? We still have class out here. Oh yeah, but only problem is you got Seattle Lou, Seahawk Lou, whatever his name was. He's bringing down your numbers. Hey, Rome, her hair falling out everywhere. It's everywhere in my food, yeah. All right, what's your biggest pet peeve at home? What's going on?
All right, hey, you're talking about pet peeves at the house?
Yeah, what up, man?
I don't know if this one's been discussed yet, but I got with this woman years ago, and she was, oh, can you dump my trash? Can you dump my trash? I said, yeah. I go in there, come to find out her kids, when they get done eating cereal or whatever, they just pour the milk right in the trash can.
In the trash can?
Yeah. Hey, they don't finish their drinks. They just pour the ice and the juice or whatever in the trash can. I'm like, I'm taking out the trash. That stuff's just leaking all over the place.
I've never heard that before. Wow.
Yeah. Come on, there's sinks for that. Like, I used to correct them all the time. Come on, it's obviously liquid. Let's put it in the sink now.
You still dealing with that?
No, hell no, man. I divorced that woman like 4 years ago.
Oh, well, were they her kids or your kids?
No, those are her kids, man. My kids, I would just say my kids are angels, but I mean, I teach them the regular stuff, you know.
At least your kids are dumb enough to pour milk in a trash can.
Man, I hope not. If so, I was not doing my job.
All right, man. Thanks for calling.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got a topic for you, Romeo.
What's that?
You should ask how many couples or married couples or whoever have been to edge of divorce when backing in their camper or trailer. We were talking about this over the weekend. I'm like, holy this would go down right here.
RD42547-7. That's pretty funny because sometimes I know I see these memes that there's some memes online I always see. There's no man trusts his wife a lot more than when he needs help with something. So yeah, I get it. How many, you couples get in arguments over the fact that you're trying to work together to get something done, but she's not doing it right. Sometimes he's not doing it right, RD42547-7. That is a pretty funny conversation though, right? The backing the trailer in, the loading the boat, I don't know, hanging a light, holding a ladder. I don't know what I don't know what it could be, right? You guys ever get in an argument while, you're trying to help her out or she's trying to help you out with something? A guy just asked me about backing up a trailer. A lot of it's funny because he said how many husbands and wives damn near got divorced because the wife was trying to help the husband back up the trailer, right? Backing up a trailer is not that hard. I mean, it is if you've never done it before, but yeah, it's funny. He's right? How many times have you gotten into an argument with your spouse because you needed their help, they needed your help, or you were trying to help without, you were trying to help because you wanted to be helpful and you don't know what you're doing. I mean, it's, I can picture it right now. RD42547-7. I have not, I have a buddy. This guy's awesome. He can do everything. And his wife's pretty damn awesome too. She's pretty damn good at everything, also helping him out and things like that. But man, sometimes people just get in the way. Like you're trying to do something and somebody's trying to be too helpful, and they're just getting in your way. Yeah. RD42547-7. You guys, you ever get in an argument? You ever get in an argument with your spouse? Because that goes back. You're right. Now that's when you had to hold the light for your dad. Remember all those days when you had to help your dad out back in the day and he was always yelling at you because you weren't doing it right or you weren't doing it his way or you were always messing it up? Yeah, remember those days? I do. RD42547-7. Backing up a trailer. That's hilarious to me. How many times you and your wife got in an argument because you're trying to back up the fifth wheel? So a guy, he just called in and he was talking about how He asked me, he goes, how many couples you think damn near got divorced because of backing up a trailer, right? You guys love your trailers, man. You love your fifth wheels. You love, and when you pull up to the trailer park, of course, or the campground or wherever you stay, she's got to help you back it in, right? I wonder whose fault that is, hers or his. Who's the most problematic with that? All right, 842-547-7. Yo, Rome. My husband used to always get mad at me for doing it wrong when we would take the trailer over to the coast. So now I just sit in the truck and wait and watch him back it up from the passenger seat is where I watch him park the trailer. Oh, yeah. I mean, it just... People are trying to help, right? Your wife, your husband, they're trying to help you. And you just gotta, accept the help, I mean, already 42547. Hey, Rome, I don't know if you'd call it help, but every time I'm doing a project around the house, my wife has to come over and check it out and tell me what I need to do for the project. I guess she's the supervisor, but she says she's just trying to help me every time I get frustrated and we get into an argument. Well, that sounds about right. They say, you think backing a trailer in and will ruin a marriage. Home improvements ruin a marriage too, more than anything else. Already 42547. Hey, Romeo, me and my husband, we don't argue over a trailer, but we have a boat. And my husband knows I can't drive the boat, so every time we have to pull it out of the water, he needs to back the trailer into the water, then get back in the boat and drive the boat onto the trailer. I just sit and wait for it all to get done, and it frustrates him because I won't learn how to drive the boat and won't help him out. Well, you'd probably do it wrong anyways if you did. So a guy, he called a little bit talking about, he says, Rome, I got a question for you. You should talk about how many times somebody almost got divorced because the backing up a trailer, right? Women helping their husbands back up a trailer. Already 42547. Although that does come to a bigger question of when your wife helps you and is doing it all wrong, right? Already 42547. Good morning, Romeo. My wife would keep giving me wrong directions while trying to back up the trailer. So I finally had to buy a backup camera for the trailer to install and the trailer up. Oh, so you can back up the trailer yourself. That's funny. Already 42547. Hey, Rome. Let me tell you what my wife did. Those trailer parking on the side of your house. When you park your trailer on the side of your house, that RV parking, it's very tight. So I had my wife help me back it up when we first got the trailer. She didn't do a very good job. I ended up clipping the roof of our house. I never asked her to help me again. Wow. I mean... Okay. Already 42547. Hey, Rome, I know you're talking about the trailers and the parking. My wife doesn't help me with that, but I got to tell you what happens when I try to help my wife out. I'll come home some days and try to pick up around the house or do the dishes or something like that, and she always tells me that I do it wrong and then touches up or redoes what I've already done. It is a pain in the you-know-what whenever I try to help her complain that nobody helps her around the house. So, yeah, Rome, that's why guys don't do stuff like that. Well, I mean, okay. I get it. Already 42547. There's nothing worse than having somebody, who doesn't, who wants everything done their way, and when you don't do it their way, they want your help, but they don't want you. Maybe your wife just likes to complain. Maybe that's it. Oh, good morning. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo? Raider Rob here.
What up, Rob?
What's up, brother? You know what I can appreciate a lot?
What?
Is when on a Friday, when I get ready to get off, Yoli gets home. She picks up some meat. You know what I mean? She'll get it all seasoned, ready to go. And I like to do little projects, move things around. You know, just get ready for the weekend. And then once I smell that grill on, I gotta hurry up and get out there because I'm not trying to have no charred meat or anything like that. So yeah, I appreciate it, but let me do the cooking. You know what I mean? Let me do the grilling.
Oh my God! Oh, Rob, that's so funny that you said that.
Yeah, I mean, it happens quite too often, and I'm not appreciative of it. You know what I mean?
Last year, some buddies of mine, and I got a group of friends, and we were, my buddy's wife, we were at the golf course because they were a member of a golf course. So we were at the golf course drinking. His wife comes home, and she did that. She thought, you know what, I'll have the guys. The guys are all down the street. We'll go because they live out by the golf course. The guys are all down the street. They'll come back, have some beers because we know we're going back to his house. She thought she was going to barbecue. Oh, my God. We had to order pizzas.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I've actually had to do that, and all that wonderful meat we had, I had to feed it to the dogs.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, Rob.
All right, later,
That's
bro.
another thing. I mean, how many times has your wife thought she was doing something good for you and messed it all up? All right, and I know, don't say, well, men do it too, but that's not the point. Usually women do it right. Men are known to mess stuff up, but how many times has your wife tried to do something for you and she just screwed it all up? All right, 842-5477. Yo, Rome Siakalu asked his wife to do all the labor things around the house while he's drinking his 24-ounce Bud Ice. Yeah. Well, what did you text me here? 842-5477. Rome, I'll be working on a project in the backyard. Wife will come out asking if I need help. I tell her to pass me a Phillips, and she will ask me the star thingy? Oh. Well, she's right. I mean, I tell her, just go inside and make a drink. But she's right. I mean, it is the star thingy. We were talking about a guy brought up the fact when his wife tries to help him. Like you're doing a project at the house and your wife wants to help, but she really shouldn't be involved. Just go make a drink and sit down. He said, somebody just sent me a photo right now, or a video. A guy just sent me a video about some woman putting on her boots to go help a guy cut a board, and she ends up cutting the tape measure. Have you guys seen this video? The heart's in the right place. I mean, really, her heart's in the right place, but it's just not her. It's just not her place. You need to, I'm not saying your place needs to be in a kitchen, but damn, it don't need to be helping me build some stairs because you don't know what the hell's going on. That's all I'm saying. All right, 842-5477. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah. You guys ever been working on a project and your wife comes to help you? God bless her heart. She's trying. Let me tell you guys something, okay? Every week I get probably dozen or so text messages of you guys telling me that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't, Rome, how come you're not talking about this stuff? Or how come you're not talking? Yesterday it was the Epstein files. Somebody asked me, Romeo, why aren't you, I was actually out in public when somebody asked me, Rome, why don't you talk about the Epstein files and the list that came out? And I'm like, well, because I don't care, first of all. And then right after when I say I don't care, they go, well, everybody listens to you, Rome. You got to talk about this stuff. Why aren't you talking about the politics? Why didn't you talk about that was the other one I got on, I didn't even watch it, whatever the president's State of the Union. I didn't even watch it. But everybody texts me, Rome, what'd you think? Why didn't you? I don't think about it because I don't care. Yeah, Rome, but you got such a big show. People all listen to you in Bakersfield. You need to talk about. No, I don't. You know what I need to talk about? Exactly what I've talked about for the last 30 years or 28 years, however long I've been doing this damn show. I know what I'm doing. Stop telling me what I need to talk about. Go get you a podcast and talk about it, okay? You know, do you guys know what I do? I talk about nothing, nonsense, boobs, butts, relationships, things that are, things that we deal with. I don't give a damn about politics. I'm not a political show. I'm not an activist. I'm not trying to save the world. I'm trying to have fun every morning and talk about dumb stuff that I do or you do, or just have fun. I mean, there's places for you to go for that. This is not it. So stop telling me what I have to do. I've been doing it a long time. And I know what I'm doing, or else you wouldn't be listening. Nobody wants to hear. If I talked about all of the things that you guys keep telling me I need to talk about, I wouldn't be here. Nobody would listen. Okay? All right. 842-547-7. Don't call me. Don't text me right now about any of this. And I'm really just saying this to one person. That's a friend of mine who always tells me, I need to do this. Well, go get your own show then. It's real simple. All you got to start a podcast. You'll be a millionaire in a month. That's how simple it is to do. Okay? What's going on?
Romeo, don't listen to none of these people. I've been listening to you since I was 10 years old on the school bus.
Yeah, I don't listen to them.
Don't listen to my kids listen to you. We don't listen to no other radio stations but to you in the morning.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I hate to, I don't know. It's never really been a kid's show, so I hope your kids, I don't know what your kids are hearing. RD42547-7, Rome, preach. Yeah, good morning. It's so dumb. I mean, it's just so dumb when people tell me if we've done pretty well on this show. The station does well in Bakersfield. We do pretty well on this show and yeah, I know what I'm doing. If I talk politics or social agenda, had some sort of social agenda to save the world, nobody would listen. Nobody listens to that show. RD42547-7. Thank you for not talking politics. I'm tired of seeing it everywhere. This is like a nice escape from all that. It's always been an escape from all that. And it's one of those things where, Hey, Rome, do you believe in feminism? You think Yeah, I'm not. I don't. Go talk to a feminist. The problem is this. Here's the real problem. Is people are trying to be things that they're not. Okay, I don't know a lot about feminism, although I just, I know a little more than I used to. But I'm not qualified to talk about it. So, and the problem is, all you morons think you're qualified to talk about things that you can't, and that you're not educated enough on because you got social media. Like I said, go get a podcast. You'll do great.
Hey, Romeo, what you doing? Good
Nothing.
morning.
What's up? Good morning.
Don't listen to these knuckleheads. You're number one in Bakersfield. Wasco, Shafter, everywhere.
I appreciate that, and I don't listen to them.
Yeah, don't listen to them. You're number one.
And the knucklehead that I'm talking about is a very specific friend of mine who tells me all the time I'm doing everything wrong, and I need to talk about that.
You know what it is? You want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah.
He's jealous.
Ah!
He's jealous. He's hating on you. Keep on doing what you're doing. We love you, Romeo. Bye.
All right, later. You guys are nutty. RD42, yeah, it's a buddy of mine. I get text messages, every week about you guys telling me I need to talk about this, or why didn't I talk about from that last time? Because I don't care about that stuff. I just don't. So I talk about what I care about, and that's not true. I talk a lot about the stuff that you guys care about because I care about that stuff too, and it's fun to talk about, but nobody wants to talk about, all this other nonsense that's going on in the world. I don't give a damn about that. Let's see here. Alrighty, 42547-7. What do you got? Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Rome?
Hey, Ruben.
Man, I hate when people try to tell somebody how to do their job, and they trying to tell me how to do my job. Well, do yourself then. You know what I mean? And then they're asking you why you doing it like that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, dude. But yeah, Ron, 100% agree with you, bro.
That's hilarious.
If you think you know how to do it, then go do it. You know what I mean? Quit telling me how to do it.
Oh my God, I can only imagine. That's awesome.
I've been through it, Rome, on a job where they all trying to tell me how to do it. And I said, I'm getting paid. You hire me. Let me do it my way. And if it don't go right, then
that's
don't pay
funny.
me.
That's funny.
But,
I never, it's funny, Ruben, that you said that though, because I didn't think about it like that. I just thought about it. All these people are telling me what to talk about. It never occurred to me that they're telling me how to do my job. And yeah, you're right. I never thought of it that way until you just said that.
Yeah. So if you think you know how to do it, then go start applying for DJ
There's
somewhere.
nothing worse than somebody had to tell you yeah. All right, Ruben.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Later, bro.
Yeah, don't tell me how to do my job. I know what the hell I'm doing. RD42547. That's funny. Ruben's right? How many of you have a job where you have somebody that tells you how to do it? Tells you what to do while you're the professional at it. RD42547. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of you guys, a lot of you service guys out there, a lot of you working guys out there that have to do service jobs at people's homes, and they try to tell you how to do your job. Oh, I bet that happens a lot. RD42547. Hey, Rome, I listen to you every day. Looking for a job. Can I work with? I want to start a podcast. Will you come on it? No, I won't. But yeah, I always tell everybody that. Everybody who always tells me what to do, how to do my job better than me, go start a podcast. You guys will be millionaires in a month. That's how easy it is. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ro and the Seahawk Lou?
What up, Lou?
Hey, you got to tell Ruben to get back to doing his job, not telling him how he should be doing it. He's got to get off the radio and focus on what he's doing. I don't understand why he's out here clowning around,
Ruben's doing fine. Ruben's doing fine.
Oh, my goodness, man. Every time I hear him, I'm like, what is he doing? He's got to get back to work.
Well, he doesn't.
I'm not going to tell him how.
He doesn't have to work. He's got a crew to do the work for him.
Well, yeah, but he's got to run his crew.
He does it from his truck.
and tell him if he needs another crew member, I'm right here.
Oh, yeah. All right, Lou. Get out of here.
All right.
For those of you that don't know, Seahawk Lou doesn't have a job. So, I don't know who's telling. Maybe the homeless people are telling Seahawk Lou how to do his job better. RD42547. Romeo, this is Nasty Nate. I'm interested in that little Seahawk Lou chicken bird guy. He sounds sexy, and I got some beatboxes for him. Oh, God. Okay. And he's unemployed, so he might be taking applications. Hey, good morning, Rome. Hey, the hardest part of my job is being nice to people who think they know how to do my job. Yeah, I get it. What is your job? I mean, what do you do? Yeah, I get it. There ain't nothing worse than somebody telling you how to do your job that you do, and they don't. Hey, Rome, bro, I'm a handyman. And I hate when people watch me all day and tell me how to do it, or tell me they done it before, but yet still hire me to do the job they say they know how to do. Make it make sense. I can't. I mean, Ruben's right. It didn't occur to me until he said it. Yeah, people trying to tell you how to do your job, yet they're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? That is hilarious. RD42547. Hey, Rome, how about the 21-year-old professional drinker? He can outdrink everyone. Yeah, I hate it when those kids are around, too. Those guys don't know nothing. Drinking that cheap-ass whiskey and bad beer. All right. RD42547. Oh, big boy, you're too much. And I never realized it, but people telling you how to do your job, right? People tell me how to do my job all the time, and I don't listen. Because they're wrong. But, yeah. You got the handyman. I imagine a lot of you guys in the service industry, you go out to people's houses and you try to do something. They try to tell you how to do it differently, right? Or that they can do it or they've done it before. I get it. RD42547, Rome. You know what's worse than just some average person telling you how to do your job? When your boss tries to tell you how to do your job and he's never done it before. That is a pain in the you-know-what. Yeah. It's funny. I've heard those stories, I guess, because I have a lot of friends in the oil industry. In fact, all my friends that I hang out with are in the oil industry for the most part. And you hear stories. They tell me stories about how they'll be out working and they'll hire some kid out of college who's never worked in the field, doesn't know how anything works, and
they got to listen to them. And you got some of these old cats out there that know what they're doing, been doing it their whole lives, been doing it for 20 plus years, and they know what's going on. They know what's really going on. I hear it in the school systems too. I hear a lot of these teachers, they got bosses that have never been in a classroom, but they're trying to tell these teachers how to do their job. Yeah, you're right. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ron?
What up, Ruben?
Hey, what's wrong with that fool Shihahu? What does he think? I'm one of the work release gardeners or something? He wants me to pick him up?
I don't know.
Yeah, nah, tell him, nah, I can't help him out, man. I wouldn't even think about giving that guy a job.
All right.
We don't sponsor juice boxes.
All right. Yeah.
Later, bro.
RD42547-7. Hey, Rome, I work for Spectrum, and they always try to tell me how to do my job. Oh, when you go out to the houses? Yeah. 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 I mean, it happens. I don't know why people do it. I just, I'm sure a lot of you guys have people that do it like that. I had a boss once that tried to tell me how to do my job. Actually, he did for a long time, and then never did it. Never did my show. Never did anything. But yeah, he's not here anymore, but I am. All right, 842-547-7. What did Chili Gilly send me about the last trip standing? Chili Gilly, by the way, swears he's going to win it. He says he's going to be the one that wins it. He's sure of it, which I don't know. Chili Gilly's pretty lucky, man, when it comes to winning stuff. Yeah, Rome, it was the NBA trip. I can't believe she did that. I would have eliminated Napa. Yeah, but she's not into the NBA. I mean, that's just the thing. You never know. That's kind of the exciting part about this contest is the fact that you don't know what you're going to get. I mean, can you go to the website? I think Jay was telling me. Let me see here. Can you go to the website and see all of the trips that were out there and the ones that were eliminated? Here, let me go to it. So here, when I go to the website, hot941.com. Oh, here it comes up. Okay, so it's here. The Big Sky Getaway's gone. The Hilton Head, where's that? South Carolina's gone. Alaska's gone. Austin, Texas is gone. I'm just looking at some of the ones. Sedona, Arizona, I get it. Washington, D.C. is gone. Catalina and Ensenada, the cruise is gone. And that guy eliminated that one because he didn't like the water. You still got Cancun. Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards is gone. Yeah, so all the trips are on there. That's wild on the website. Go to hot941.com. So listen for that. Listen for the cue to call. That's just wild. You never know what you're going to end up with. It's a great contest. We were talking about growing up poor. Well, let's talk about your first car, right? 842-547-7. I'm going to tell you what my first car was. It was an 80s Chevrolet Chevette, right? It was, it was awful. It was brown. It was just awful. And every time I get on the freeway and go over 55, the steering wheel will start rattling. You have to tap the brakes. I mean, you mechanics will know what the problem was, but my dad would never fix it. He figured that would keep me from going on the freeway and keep me from driving anywhere long distance because of that rattle. It used to just shake. It was crazy. RD42547-7. Seems like nowadays, man, I see these kids today, they make the cars so inexpensive. Some of these, like the Chevy Cruises, things like that. They make these cars so inexpensive that you can get a brand new car for your kid today for, nothing. And not back in my day, man. I remember everybody had buck except for my one friend. My one friend, Jimmy, he had the Toyota SR5. Those were hot back in the 80s, 90s, something like that. And his parents said his first car would be that if he broke up with this girl's first car. They didn't like his girlfriend. She was kind of she was easygoing. And so his parents said if he broke up with her, his first car would be a Toyota SR5. And you guys know which ones I'm talking about, right? So he was the only friend that had a nice car. The rest of us drove buckets. RD42547-7. You remember your first car? How bad was it? Talking about that first ride you had, usually it was a bucket. Not a lot of us got nice cars when we were growing up. A lot of it was because of insurance purposes. Our parents just couldn't afford the insurance, right? So nowadays, it seems like, man, these kids get brand new rides when they turn 16. RD42547-7. My first car was an 80s Chevy Chevette. It was brown. It was ugly. And the steering wheel would shake whenever you go over 55. It was crazy. RD42547-7. Hey, Romeo, my first car was a 1979 Lincoln Town Car. No door panels, seats ripped, but my parents will always tell me that's a luxury vehicle. A 79 Town Car, though, was a luxury vehicle. Brand new in 79. I mean, I don't know what year you got it, but yeah. I remember that. Oh, the first car you ever had. RD42547-7. What was your first car? I got to tell you another funny story. A friend of mine, his first car was a little Sentra. I think it was called a Nissan Sentra. And it had no radio, had no AC. It had, no. It did have a radio. It had no AC, but it had it didn't have the control panel for the AC. That's where the radio, I thought it didn't have no radio because the control panel was gone. But it was, the knobs that slide over left and right for air conditioner and heat. It didn't have that. So luckily the town didn't get too hot, right? And his dad put a stack of quarters as a governor. You guys know what a governor is for a car? It's to make sure your car doesn't go that fast. It's to regulate the speed of your car. Well, this was old school. His dad took a stack of quarters and taped them behind the gas pedal so he couldn't go over certain miles per hour. It was actually pretty funny. RD42547-7. Yo, Rome, my first car was a 78 Lincoln Continental. Gas guzzler. Had an 8-track player. That's awesome. Yo, Rome, my first car was a 63 Mercury Comet at 15 in 2010. My dad brought it home on a trailer. We worked on it for a couple of years, ended up trading it for a 2002 Lexus wagon, which ended up being my favorite car I've ever owned. All right. RD42547-7. You guys remember your first car? Yo, Rome, my first car was a 1998 Dodge Caravan. It shut off every time I stopped at a red light. My mom said either use it or walk. So I would roll deep to high school with it, like 7 heads on my van. See, but that was the cool thing about when you had a car, like, because all your friends needed a ride anyway. So that Caravan, hey, man, that was a ride. Nowadays, I don't know if kids care. Do kids want their licenses now, or do they care what kind of first car they have? Because back in my day, man, we didn't give a damn. We just wanted to ride. We just didn't want to walk anymore or ride our bikes. So, yeah, and the bigger the car, the more excited we were because you can haul more people. RD42547-7. Yo, Rome, I had a beat-up Ford Focus. My mom told me to make it run, and it's yours. Tags were behind like 5 years. Never got pulled over, though. That's kind of funny. Hey, Rome, my first car was an 81 Chevy El Camino on spokes. So you had a nice first car. Oh, no, I wasn't rich. Oh, this is the guy who said he had the 89 5.0 Mustang convertible with Dayton rims. Nah, Rome, I wasn't rich. But I am my dad's only boy, so I got the hand-me-down Mustang. I wanted my mom's 93 Honda Civic. Yo, Rome, my first car was a Ford Pinto. That thing was stopped at every light. Yeah, I never had a Ford Pinto. I had a Chevette. I think those were similar, right? Weren't those the competing cars, the Chevette and the Pinto? Rome, in 1995, I was 15, rolling to 8th grade in a faded baby blue 1980 Ford LTD 4-door, ugly car, no problem. So I put Dayton wire wheels, and yep, that was a chick magnet. The cream of the crop girls even wanted to ride. See, that's what I'm saying. All you needed back in the day was a car. If you had a car, man, chicks were down. Hey, Rome, my first car was a 1991 GMC Sierra. The horn didn't work, and my button for the emergency light was a nail. It always overheated. Our parents really did put us in some death traps, if you really think about it. RD42547-7. 84254-7-7. Yo, Rome, my first car was a 74 Ford Pinto in 1999. I was a rolling fire hazard. Show how much my parents really cared. I don't think that's what it is, man. Parents just had to get us cars that, one, they could afford the insurance on, and two, my dad's thought process was if it's almost going to break down, he can't leave town. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Not much. You still talking about cars?
Yeah, your first car, you remember it?
99 Camaro. Sick.
99 Camaro.
Yeah.
And was it a bucket or was it nice?
It was actually pretty nice.
And that's what you got for your first car?
Yeah.
Aw.
I was like, I'm not getting no cheap-ass car. I'm saving up, and I'm going to get myself a nice first car.
Oh, you got it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I always like it when I hear stories about girls and their first cars being buckets. Now you got a great one.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, my brothers would be pissed if I got a car.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thanks for calling. Yeah, I knew a chick. She got like a 79 Corvette Stingray or something as her first car. Something ridiculous. Like I said, it's funnier, though, when girls call up and they talk about how bad their first car is. Already 42547-7. It's pretty normal for a dude to have a bad first car, but not a chick. So my neighbor just bought his kid a new car. First car, 17 years old, is a new car. Man, I wish I would have got a new car when I was that age. My first car was a bucket. It was a Chevette. Already 42547-7. The steering wheel shaked every time I, went over 65. Hey, Rome, my first car was a beat-up Ford Tempo that heated up every time I came to a stoplight. Nice. You remember your first car? Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
What's up, Romeo?
What up, man?
Man, I remember my first car when I was 17. My sister bought me a 2002 Dodge Neon, and this was in 2006, so it was still like a new car, man. AC was amazing, bro. That's all I cared about was that AC, bro. Man. 2002 Dodge Neon.
Your sister bought it for you?
Yeah, my sister, man. She was the wealthy one of the family. She still is.
Do you remember how much she paid for it?
I think she paid. At the time she worked at Dodge as like a service manager or something.
Okay.
So I think she
got a deal.
It cash for like $12,000 or $10,000. She paid cash. Like they gave her a really good deal on it.
Sure, absolutely. So a Neon. You drove a Dodge Neon.
Yeah, man. It was red. It was a red Dodge Neon. I remember. I'll never forget it.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. Thanks for calling. A Dodge Neon. Already 42547-7. My impression of what's going on in the world today is all of these kids are getting new cars. Their first car is a new car. Do you remember your first car? Mine was not a new car. Your first car, you remember what it was? Hey, Rome, my first car I bought, $275 with a Ford Maverick, 1970. Must have been a cool car because when I cleaned it out, found condoms under the seat used, and then I just thought the car was a PO, you know what. Nice. Hey, Romeo, my first car was my own 2 feet. Oh. High school ride, 2002. Oh, my God. And he sent me a picture of it. It's, what is it? It looks like a Chevy. Looks like a Chevy pickup with the roof chopped off. Flame paint job. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man. You got a nice car. Already 42547-7. Good morning, what's going on?
Romeo, what's going on? I was talking about the first cars. Man, I remember my first car was as old as I was. A 1991 Nissan Maxima. You open the doors. I had the joint where you open the doors and seatbelt went forward for you. Hey, I spent $900. I drove it from the gas station to my house, which was probably like a mile away. By the time I got to the house, it overheated and smoke was everywhere.
Well, hey, let me ask you a question, because we all did this. Every one of us who got a PO, a junky car as a first car, we all did something to try to make it look better. What did you do to it?
I had a system in it.
Yep. All right.
All right, Rob.
Oh, man, later. We all did it, okay? Let's be honest. We all did it. Every one of us. Our first car was, just horrible. but we do something. We either put some cheap rims on it, or we put spinner hubcaps, or we all tried to put a system in it. We all did it. What was it 842-547-7? Let's see. Hey, Rome, can you please give a birthday shout out to Paul at PS Audio Solutions? He's the big 5'1" today. Oh, Paul's finally older than his height. Nice. Happy birthday, Paul. Hey, you effing Cheese fan. My first car is a 97 Camaro. People always wanted to race me. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what a Camaro looked like versus a Trans Am versus yeah. Good morning, what's going on?
Hey, Romeo.
Hey, what's up?
Are you still talking about our first car?
Yeah, what was yours?
So mine was a 2007, I want to say, or 5 Toyota Celica. It wasn't nothing great, but the funny thing about it was that the dealership I bought it from, it was like this small little place in Lamont. They put some kind of device in it that if I didn't pay my bill, it would turn off wherever it was.
No way.
I swear to God, I thought that was normal because that was my first car. So I'm like asking my friends, is yours beeping, or does anybody else have one of these? They thought it was the craziest thing. It never turned off on me, but when I would wait until like the last day of the payment, it would be beeping, and the beeping would like get louder and louder as I'm on my way to go pay it. I was so scared.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, I never have even since then. It's been like 12, 15 years. I never heard of anybody having that.
That's so funny. That's hilarious. They had GPS on you before there was GPS. All right. Thanks for calling.
No problem.
Romeo, hey, Rome, my first car was a 1973 VW Bug. I was 18, but my first car I bought was a 79 Cadillac DeVille. Wow. All right, 842-547-7. Good morning, what's going on? Hey, what's going on?
Let me tell you how dirty my mom did me with my first car.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. I understand when guys call with just terrible cars for their first car, but when women call with terrible stories, it's just so much better. What happened?
I swear my mom was out to kill me.
Oh,
I promise you.
Okay, what happened?
So I was about 17 years old, and she gave me, oh my gosh, she gave me a 99 Jeep Cherokee.
A what?
A 99 Jeep Cherokee. Jeep Cherokee?
Oh, Jeep Cherokee. Okay, well, hell, that's a classic right now. Okay, so what happened?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm driving. I'm going down Oak, and I pass California. I go up the hill. Romeo, I start going down the hill. The light's green, so I step on it. The whole car shut off. Turned off. The brake, I don't even know. The brake got stuck, and I could not pump the brake. So I'm flying. The light obviously turned red, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I turn the wheel stuck. So I'm coming onto oncoming traffic now at this point. And I don't know how I did it. I ended up turning as hard as I could onto Truxton, where I ended up hitting a curb, jumping on, and going into this person's, front yard. I can't even tell you where I was going, because I took my ass right back home after that. Gave her the car right back. I said, I don't want this.
That's hilarious. That's great. Hey,
she was like, well, I deal with it. I said, okay, go ahead, kill yourself. I want my life.
842-547-7. Rome, my daughter turns 18 today. She's getting my 2010 Camry. Take it or leave it. Yo, man, when we were kids, we didn't care. We took whatever we could get. Nowadays, these kids are all prissy. These kids are all entitled, man. If it's not a new car, they'll just let you drive them around, right?
Ron, what's up, Ron? The new car, man, that high school car?
Yeah, what happened? What's your first car?
A 1978 Camaro with T-tops. Used to have the power booster with house speakers, trying to bump that Shaq diesel.
What? You got a Camaro?
A 78 Camaro with T-tops, bro. And they had that power booster with them house speakers.
Yeah. How the hell did you get a Camaro? Was it nice?
Mama passed it down. Had the star rims. Mama passed it down, but they had the star rims.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was all right. It was a giddy up, but it had the power booster trying to bump. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I know exactly. what you're talking
We made it
about.
happen. We made it happen.
That's awesome, man. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Oh, man. He had a nice new car, nice old car, right? Those are classics right now. RD4254-7 like I said, your first car. Yo, Ron, my first car was a 95 Civic. Got my financial aid check from college and got it. Got a job, dropped out of college, so I guess college did pay off. Oh, God. 1985 Chevy Blazer when I turned 16 and started driving. Okay. Hey, Ron, my first car was a 1985 Toyota Corolla. It didn't have a muffler, and you can hear me coming from a mile away. Also, it wouldn't die all the time, and I had it. Oh, it would die all the time. I had an extra battery in the trunk, so I could jump it. Oh man, driving a bucket, driving a hoopty, man. That was good. It's amazing. You know, I'm sitting here talking about how, kind of pissed I am that all these kids today are getting brand new cars when they turn 16 and we had to drive buckets. It's amazing what our parents sent us off into the world with, right? At 16, at 17. As teenagers, when we got our license, it's amazing the death traps that they sent us out in the world in.